Good evening. Thank you very much for agreeing to do this. Could you introduce yourself? Tell me a wee bit about the band.
Yeah, I'm Mark, I'm the vocalist for King Kraken.
My name's Adam, I play guitar.
I'm Pete, and I also play guitar.
I'm Carl, I play the bass guitar.
And Rich, I play drums.
Fantastic. So, how long's the band been going? So it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, 2018.
2018, yeah. It was it was a bit of a long story, but I was coming out of another band and looking for something new and fresh, and I met Carl, and then I advertised them. I knew Richard anyway.
Yeah.
And just thought we had a couple of jams and just hit it off.
It all just fell into place, did it?
Yeah.
Well, a couple of things. I know the new album is out now. It was released in March.
April.
No. I've written that down wrong. I've written 3 and then I had to count how many months. So it's called March of the Gods. Tell me a wee bit about that.
Well, the title has come from we have a track called March of the Gods, and it's basically sort of harks back to Greek mythology and the Kraken and attacking the city, and there's all different subject matter right way across the album. We've got songs based on various films. I like to take songs from my lyrical ideas come from like fantasy, horror, and all kinds of stuff.
I did notice that in some of the movies.
There are plenty of songs about how much you love somebody and all that, so I just like to tell stories.
Yeah, so on the flip side, you like to do something a little bit gory as well.
Yeah.
A little bit of horror, because there is Man-Made Monster is the one that's kind of a little bit art Nouveau. No, what's that? Bit Nouveau. Art Nouveau. It's a bit black and white, and it's a bit.
Yeah, it's basically it's Frankenstein.
Yeah, it is. It's
From the
really
first
good.
album, from the first
Really,
album.
really good. So you've been going since 2018. What have you been doing since then?
What have we been doing since then?
I know that you've been doing a lot
It
of
seems to have gone
festivals.
really quick.
Really quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I know obviously we sort of done 2 years and then ended up with COVID for a few years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, since like 2021 we've been hitting the ground really, haven't we?
Yeah.
And just pushing it as hard as what we can and just doing as much gigs as what we can. Just being out and about, trying to be with people's faces and things, and
It's just lucky enough to we supported Monster Truck, we supported Crowbar with Jeff Tate. We've done Bloodstock, Planet Rockstock.
Yep.
And, it's been fantastic. It's been a hell of a ride so far, to be honest.
So how is the festivals going? Because I know that that's a big thing for a lot of bands, is getting onto the festival. And you started doing Bloodstock, and then the minute that ended, you ended up in Stone Dead.
Yeah, that's what.
Stone Dead's this year now.
Stone Dead's this year, but came off the back.
December. December.
And we've got another Bloodstock as well. Then in December, the Winter Gathering, the first indoor event, I believe, in KK Steel. December 6th.
December 6th, just before my birthday. So I noticed that you've got a couple more. You've got 2 more gigs, and then you're back to Swansea, and then you've got break. What are you going to do in your break?
Probably write more songs, because we don't like to sit around and wait. So we'll probably be planning out album number 3. I think that's on the cards.
So how long does it take you to write and produce?
It takes a while, man. It does take a while. We're rather, how would you say, we're rather methodical with our songwriting, and it's probably.
I mean, we're
probably being fussy, really.
We're very organic with the way we write.
Yeah.
We generally write when we all get together at practice.
Right.
So ideas will be thrown about, and then always someone will go, I don't like that.
And then there's no more compromise and.
Yeah, there's no compromise, just throw it away if it's not.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's a case of in order for us to come up with a product that we all have to like it, so more people can love the song. If one doesn't like it, then it's binned.
Right. Okay, that's quite unusual.
Yeah.
Usually.
We've all got to like it. So.
Yeah, so you must get on pretty well then. It must
No, we
all
don't like each
gel.
other at all.
I've heard that there can be a bit of tension and stuff in bands, but you seem to all gel well.
Well, there's always tension when it's songwriting, you know. It's sort of, cause I think somebody's trying to push the agenda, or you know, I want this riff in there, and this sort of, you know, I want this beat played this way and stuff, and you've got to be a bit of give and take.
Yeah, I think you know. I mean, the good thing is about us is once we have written our songs, they do not change, do they?
No.
Yeah, which is the good thing. We take a while, but we don't feel any changing, neither do we?
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
No,
you know,
that's it, done.
We're lucky to avoid that sort of that catch where you record a song and then once you've lived with the album for a couple of months, you think, oh, I wish I put this bit in, or I wish I'd done that too. That doesn't happen with us.
Yeah.
Right, so you just get it down par first time, got it on.
That's
the
right.
Yeah, I think even though it takes longer to write something, which it does, absolutely. I think it definitely works that way. You know, it's definitely.
I mean, because we usually road test one.
I was just going to say the same thing.
As well, so we get an idea of how it goes down with the audience.
We actually wrote a song for March of the Gods. Played it once and then never ever played it again. Did it
not go down well, or did you just not feel it?
It just wasn't the same as the rest of the stuff. It just wasn't.
Because March of the Gods is a pretty good album. It's really good, and I did read that you're kind of being compared to Clutch.
Yeah.
That does come up a lot.
Comes up a lot.
Yeah,
I think that
I did
realistically,
read that.
it's only because of the vaguely similar vocal tone, though, isn't it?
And my inability to hit full circle.
I don't think. Do you know if you take the singing away, right? I don't think I like Clutch, but I can't hear much Clutch in the music.
I don't hear it, but I listen to things individually, and I listen to so much music that it's got to be something different that kind of.
A lot of the time when I speak to someone, they'll always give their own interpretation of what they take out of it, because we do have so many different influences and styles in each of the songs, because every song differentiates from the next. And some people go, oh, that's like Blackstone Cherry, or someone go, oh, that's like Clutch.
I've heard that as well, that you
people pick out what they
Blackstone Cherry. Blackstone Cherry are amazing, so I would take that as a massive compliment.
I think you know, you get the odd person saying one band, oh, they sound like this, and then somebody else comes along and reads that, and then, oh yeah, they sound like this, and it sort of just snowballs a bit, and you're like, oh, do we really sound like them? So,
who cares though?
it doesn't matter, we sound like us.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Does everybody take a shot in writing, or is it just one person, or is it like a
We all
collaborative. Everything's in fifths, so.
Right.
The way that it goes is quite funny, like, because like we've all got. Well, we've got different influences as a band, right? And like, it's like, for example, Carl will quite often turn up with a riff that, in Carl's mind, sounds like the nastiest bit of church burning metal that you've ever done in your life. He'll turn up at practice and he's like, you know, super proud of it, right? And then what happens then is I'll play her on a guitar, and I don't like
completely
metal,
wrong.
Right.
and then I'll play it. He thinks it's wrong. I think this sounds like 70s rock, and then it's like. I think the Blackstone Cherry thing is because they've got a bit of blues, a bit of rock, and a little
They
bit
do
of
have
heavy
a
stuff.
little bit of blues and rock, and you've got quite a bluesy voice as well, so that's probably where they're taking the comparison.
That's where that comes from.
Yeah. Well, I did notice that in Hero, which hasn't been released yet, is that something that you're going to release it, or has it? I couldn't find it on Spotify in the singles.
Came out in February.
Maybe not looked hard enough. I was looking earlier, but I noticed that it's in a church, and the last time I was in a church, I was quite amazed that it didn't burn down around me. So I quite liked the fact that the aesthetic was in the church.
Yeah.
When was that out?
February.
February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
When we went to the church to film that was pretty funny, because like we turned up at the church, right? But it's like I go to the church if there's someone's funeral, right? And I assume some of these are the same, and then Mark's there with the full Windsor going on. He's like, right, don't touch that, that's the lectern, or whatever it is. He's like, God will strike you down.
That was exactly my words.
But we did another video. What is quite funny, right? There's that video that looks like a church, right? We did a video for the previous single, Berserker. And if you watch the video, it looks like we're playing in a castle.
It does,
But we're playing in the same church.
in St. John's, you used
Yeah.
to change things
Yeah.
around. It's
Yeah.
just amazing
the
what you
doorway.
can do with video now.
Yeah.
Well, we got forced into that, but yeah,
Was that not?
There was a nasty little storm, so our
Right.
I
original
can't
plan-
Okay.
remember what storm that was.
I
It
can't
was a
remember.
pretty nasty storm.
I don't believe in coincidences, so I
No.
think everything happens for a reason, and that was the videos that you've made, the actual, because there is a lot that is just the music on YouTube and then with pictures, but the ones that you have actually made videos for are absolutely superb. I love the fact that you wear a kilt all the time.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Does that mean that you have Scottish ancestors,
No,
or
it's
you
just
just love?
purely a Celtic thing.
Is it right?
Irish ancestors.
Irish ancestry.
Well, Kilt's kind of Irish.
Scots
as well,
are-
Celtic. The Welsh and the Scots and the Irish have to stick together.
Exactly.
So what's next? After you've had your little break and then you're doing your festivals in the winter.
Oh, we haven't got a
Storm
break.
Dead,
man. There's no break. It's
No,
there.
there's no break. We got two dates with Phil Campbell in October.
Right.
That's looking forward to that. That's going to be really good. And then we got the Bloodstock in December. We haven't got much left of that, so we'll probably be forcing on writing.
Forcing on writing and getting recordings done.
Yeah, I mean we'll be looking for gigs as well.
Yes.
You know, just the odd one. But
Stone Dead's the next biggest thing for us now.
Yeah.
We've got Love Rocks now in 2 weeks' time. We got Paddy Pavilion down in Swansea. Day of Reckoning, which is the Metal to Masses final.
Mhm.
yeah, but even
And
for
then-
like Stone Dead, we're coming up with ideas and preparing what we want.
New
to
stuff.
do.
Yeah, we got like 7 weeks until Stone Dead after the gigs.
Mhm.
And then it's pretty much just banging.
Just
banging
getting.
out and just,
You're just constant.
We
I
need to
like
be-
that. That's good because it means that I get more music.
Yes.
And I'm quite selfish that way. I like all the music.
But that's the thing with today's sort of, how do you say, society within music, is you have to have something out all the time.
You do.
You do.
Well,
You
people
can't,
forget it.
you can't take, years off in between albums because people just forget it.
You do.
You know, you
Spotify
gotta-
runs so
Unless you're
quickly.
Adele.
It's 40,000 songs a day you go to Spotify.
Jeez.
That's insane, isn't it? That's insane.
That is mental.
Yeah.
And my bugbear with Spotify is they don't pay their artists very well. But it's a great platform for just turning around and instant music.
It is.
And it's great that there's lots of unsigned stuff on YouTube. I've noticed that there's a lot of people that use Bandcamp and don't use Spotify and things like that, which makes it more difficult for me checking up on them because I don't really use Bandcamp. I find it very confusing, and unless somebody actually sends me a link, it's usually YouTube links or Spotify links.
Yeah.
Spotify is so easy. I do have a bugbear about it because I think that the level of music that you guys are at, you should have a lot more money.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
we agree.
the thing is, it would be lush to have more money, but it does give you a platform. Because how would other people hear your music otherwise? You know what I mean?
Well, that's true.
If there wasn't Spotify, or there wasn't YouTube, you could use YouTube instead of Spotify. But it does give you a platform to, go to the wider audience, so to speak, doesn't it?
I think there's another element to it, wasn't there? Like with Spotify, right? I think it's a case of, it takes somebody like you, right? So it sounds like you use it to check out people, put them on your radio
I
show.
use it all the time.
But
It's,
do you know,
it's
like,
good
how? So let's just say then, so if you had to spend 10 quid buying an album every time you did
I'd be
that,
skint.
yeah. So I think it works in a sense that it does get people more of an audience, doesn't it?
It does.
If you've got people where, like, if somebody listens to an album all the way through 15 times on Spotify, I think the band should be paid more money.
Oh, definitely.
Right. But if you have a fleeting listen to somebody and then go, yeah, they're right, but then don't bother again, well, has the band earned any money on that?
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
If someone's listened to our songs for like 30 seconds of each track once, I don't think we've earned any money. If they-
It's just somebody checking you out, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I listen to I put everything that I like in a playlist, and my playlist's like 7,000 songs at the moment.
Wow.
And I'm always adding to it. So I just put it on random and it's like, no, skip.
Yeah.
Usually telling it to go and
Yeah, I done a music podcast Wednesday, which the whole premise is you listen to bands on Spotify and give your opinion on them.
Oh, that's a great
So
idea.
so if you didn't have Spotify, you probably wouldn't be able to check those bands out. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, it's true. I mean, it's a necessary evil, I think.
It is.
Just-
It is.
Yeah.
They make millions, and you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously making enough to do this full time, which is fantastic.
Oh, we've all
No,
got
we've all
You've all got full time jobs as well. How do you
Yeah.
manage
You gotta be at work by 8 o'clock on Monday
Oh
morning.
my goodness!
We gotta drink all
So
the
are you all based in Edinburgh now?
No,
then?
no,
Something.
no.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
we've travelled about 7 hours to have a chat with you.
Really? Fantastic. I feel privileged. I feel privileged, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we all
I-
work 40 plus hours a week, and we
and this is
we do
just
this when we
this.
can.
This
Wow.
I've been in this for 27 years.
Wow. So it's complete opposite of that as well. It's a nice creative outflow to
Absolutely.
after having such a difficult and rewarding but very difficult job.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a very difficult job. I went to college to do nursing, lasted 2 days. They left me in a ward on my own with no help, no training, and asked me to move a lady that kept making noises every time I touched her, and I thought I was going to hurt her. And they told me to worry about my own back and not the lady, and I thought that's not for me. And then they left me to clean up a gentleman who'd had a stroke that had an accident, and I freaked out. And then went and did media.
Bye.
I did, I freaked out. I never took the 2 days' wages or nothing, which was silly, but I felt like I didn't earn it in a weird way.
Yeah.
But I started right at the bottom because I started as an auxiliary. I like to work my way up to things because I think it gives you experience in everything, and then you can explain to people what to do, but they're not going to go, well, you don't do that. Well, actually, I've done it all.
Yeah.
You know, I've worked in the lowest point up to the highest point.
Almost like being in a band.
Well, yeah, you've got to start somewhere, don't you?
You should never ask somebody to do something if you don't know how to do it yourself.
Exactly. Or that you're not prepared to do yourself.
Right. All that as well, yeah.
Exactly.
I've got some goodies for you,
Oh,
wow.
Lovely.
and I want to
Sounds great.
sticker the walls. But I don't know if I've got anything else. Is there anything that I've missed that you'd like to talk about? We talked about, we talked very briefly about the festivals. Did you want to touch more on that?
Stone Dead, I guess we can talk a bit more about really how we came about and all that rest of it, and what we
Tell me that.
That was a wild
planned,
story.
so- Yeah,
Let's
obviously,
get into the nitty gritty of the stories.
obviously it was a competition to play.
Right.
But we've gone to Stone Dead for the last 2 or 3 years.
3 years,
something like that. And last year we actually did a sign-in at the festival, which was amazing for us. So we entered the competition because they have something to open every year. Then. So so we were like, knew we got through to the final, and we were like, oh my god, come on, please.
Also, how many bands were
It was like 100. Yeah, it was like
Wow.
100 bands. So we are awful lucky to be there. But yeah, it was like sort of. It was within the plans for the March of the Gods album, was there? We were like, if we get Stone Dead,
Yeah.
that's the first sort of hurdle that we need to start stepping up. You know what I mean? So yeah, we were hoping for it, and eventually we had the phone call. Do you want to play Stone Dead? I was crying like a baby.
I was away to see it. You were over the moon.
Yeah. I mean, it's the biggest crowd we're going to be in front of us, 5,000 people. We played 2,500 people away.
It must be such a buzz. I remember being on stage doing amateur dramatics, and the
Yeah.
buzz that I used to get.
Yeah.
The buzz I get from doing the radio is enough for me just now.
It was crazy because we won the competition for Planet Rockstock, and we played that, and it was only a month later we got the news for Stone Dead. It was mental.
Yeah, it was unreal. Yeah.
Crazy.
And basically, it's after the two ends, though, it's kind of full full go to Stonehenge, really, isn't it? You know, yeah. So
Yeah, we've
lots of
got
plans going
ideas
on.
and-
Yeah.
So where do you think you would like to play? You know, a favourite venue that you've not played already?
Well, there's a couple of places in like the Tram Shed in Cardiff would be cool.
Is that because it's a homecoming gig and
It's
is
just,
there something more special about that?
It's just like a sort of next level
Right.
venue that's like localish to all of us really. So yeah, in terms of venues, like those sort of next tier venues, like Tram Shed, The Blow, Club Ivor Bar, that kind of place. Festival wise, I mean, Steelhouse Festival next year would be nice.
That would be amazing.
Or just, you know,
Download, Bloodstock again, Hellfest, Wacken. All of them.
At the end of the day, it's any festival we get
Yeah.
our hands on, isn't it? At the end of the day, you know, it's we've got to kind of keep on pushing. You know, at the end of the day, we're not a massive band, and we
Do you know
can
what?
make the
This
most
has gone through my headphones. It's not picked up any of this, but that's okay. I'll use the
you have to
video.
transcribe it.
Yep.
Damn it. Damn my headphones. That's okay. We've pretty much got everything anyway, but I've got some goodies for you. I've got a keyring,
Oh wow!
because you always need a keyring.
Oh, God, yeah.
Who's got the band keys?
Oh, thank you so much.
Give them to you, because I'm not.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I used to have one of these.
Maybe you're in the street.
Come in really handy, these two.
They are actually
Yeah,
very
on
handy.
stage, yeah. Thanks. Oh, that's cool.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yes,
awesome.
brilliant.
What I've got?
Marvellous.
Magnets.
That's brilliant.
Oh,
Thank you
that's
so
good.
much.
Take some magnets.
Deal come round.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Fridge magnets.
Brilliant.
They're cool.
I've also got
Thank you so much.
patches if you put patches on you.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
I've got 5 patches left.
Wow.
We have one each.
That's it.
Amazing.
I knew I kept them for a reason.
Nice.
Oh.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Each I've got, what else have I got? I've got my little stickers that you can stick in any venues to get.
So we're gonna plaster the wall.
It's a cool little idea, the magnets.
Yeah, I like that.
Do I have more stickers?
You can just fill this venue up with them because I don't think they'd mind.
Yeah,
stick 'em
I've got some
everywhere, yeah.
stickers here, so I'm going to stick. Bruce is going to stick some in the bathroom downstairs in the men's, and I'll stick some in the ladies.
The
'Cause-
table.
Oh,
Put 'em on the
yeah.
table.
I've got some of these ones as well. So I'll give you a wee sticker for you if you put them on your
Awesome.
cases and that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I know I kept this stuff for a reason.
That's great, thank you.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
I thought you were going to get like a Charmander out of your Pokemon.
What's that, sorry?
I thought you were going to get like a Charmander out of your Pokemon case then.
Oh, I wish. Is that what this is? Is this a Pokemon case?
Well, it looks a bit like a Pokemon case.
It was my son's. I just stole it when he moved out. I just thought it's very handy. You can take it off now if you like. Let's get some stickers on.
Thank you, Kim.